and then you scoop out the water. Versus you stir the sand in the water and you scoop it out. When you stir it and dump it out, you stand a better chance of getting everything out of that bucket versus you let that water stand and the sand will have been down. So that's what happened with atrial fibrillation. The part of the heart that's not contracting, you have blood stagnating in that area, and then that blood clump together and form clots. And then at some point, that area beat, boom, and it throws the clot into the brain. Then you have a stroke. Okay. Now there are other causes also: infection in the brain, carotid dissection that account for about 5% of the cases. Next slide, please. So, still talking about the major blood vessel that goes to the brain tends to cause the largest amount of the blockage and the stroke. Blockage of the carotid artery is very common in America, mostly because people smoke. I have patients who start smoking from 7 years of age in North Carolina. 7 years of age. The youngest patient that I have is 32 years old. He started smoking from 7, and then he came to the hospital, he had a large stroke, one half of the brain gone, because the carotid artery on that side is completely occluded, completely blocked, completely. So this is real. So next slide. So this is what happened with the blood vessels. You smoke, you have high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol problem, you start developing plaques. So when the plaques start building up, at some point, the plaques also might rupture. When it ruptures, like you have a clot, and the body attempts to seal that clot by forming the platelet clump injury in attempt to seal it. When that happens, you form a thrombus. The thrombus is like a stone. If it gets big enough, it can completely occlude the blood, the vessel. Sometimes it just breaks up and it travels downstream. And then it may get to a very narrow blood vessel where the thrombus, the size of the thrombus is larger than the diameter of that blood vessel. Guess what happens? It clots and stroke. Boom. Next slide. So, risk factors I've already talked about this. Hypertension will increase the chances of having that blockage, the blood vessel being blocked 5 to 10 times. Smoking 2 times. Diabetes twice. Hyperlipidemia 1.5 times. Well, obesity comes with a lot of with these other factors. With obesity, you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes, you have hyperlipidemia, in metabolic syndrome. Yeah. Next slide. So, goals will be to keep your blood pressure controlled. In neurology, we tend to be very strict about controlling blood pressures, depending on what other cofactor or comorbidity you have. If you have uncomplicated case of stroke, your blood pressure might help around 140/90 or less. If you're diabetic and you have hypertension, we want the blood pressure to be less than or equal to 130/80. African American, the lower your blood pressure is, the better for you. Next slide. Okay, the risk of smoking. And you see on the left side, you see the relative risk of stroke increases with the number of packets, the number of stroke. Those who smoke almost 40 per day have higher chance of having stroke. That goes for men and for women also. Next slide. Okay, diabetes, like I said, increases the risk factors for stroke diabetes increases the risk for stroke twice. Hypertension is not prevalent in diabetes. Why? Because with diabetes, over time, it thickens your blood vessels. So the compliance of the blood vessel becomes reduced, and then your blood pressure goes up. It also damages the kidney. So if you imagine your heart pumping blood and they pump blood into a tube, at the end of that tube is a filter which the blood has to go through. So if you block the filter and you're pumping blood, you need more pressure to go through that filter if it's already blocked. That's what happens. That's what diabetes will do to your kidney. It will damage the kidney, and then your blood pressure becomes almost difficult to control. Stroke also tends to occur at younger age in people with diabetes, and the risk of death after stroke is fast. recovery tends to be less complete. Recovery from any damage in people who have diabetes is less complete, right? So the blood is almost oversaturated with sugar at 10.5. That's why people with diabetes, if you have infection, you might not feel the same goes for stroke, the same goes for diabetes with neuropathy. Next slide. Cholesterol control has been proven to help in reducing stroke also. So if you don't have diabetes and you have high cholesterol, you generally will be happy with your LDL, which is the low density lipoprotein, the bad cholesterol, being less than or equal to 100 milligrams per DL. But if you're diabetic, if you have high blood pressure, it has to be less than 70 to reduce the chances of having a first stroke or a second stroke. Next slide. So therapies to reduce risk of cerebrovascular atherosclerotic disease, which is blockage of blood vessels in the brain, attention to control, like I said, the use of blood thinners, aspirin, Flavix, or Agranol, or when you have a significant stenosis of those blood vessels, surgery or putting a stent is recommended. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. All right. So this will talk about the 20% of stroke occurring from clogging of the small vessels in the deeper part of the brain. The risk factor for that we already talked about is the same as the risk factor for the large blood vessel being clogged. So we'll go to the next one. All right. So those are the blood vessels. These ones are called lacunar stroke. Lacunar because they're very tiny blood vessels. And those blood vessels are so prone to developing what we call tiny aneurysm from chronic uncontrolled blood pressure. So it's called charter-butted aneurysm. If you don't control your blood pressure, over time those blood vessels become aneurysmal, and it can rupture and you develop hemorrhagic stroke. It can even get clogged and you develop stroke from the blood clot. Next slide. You see that those arrows, those 3 arrows in there, this is a CT scan of somebody who's had those tiny strokes over time. This may not impair them significantly, but they might be walking around and be doing okay. But this comes with a risk factor for a bigger stroke down the road. You see that hole right there. That's what it looks like, a hole. And the person I saw yesterday from Nigeria has several of those strokes. Several. I mean, when I say several of those strokes. Okay, next slide. So the lacunes again, the risk factors, the use of antiplatelet therapy, aspirin, 81 milligram daily, or Plavix, have been proven to be beneficial. And if you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes, high cholesterol, you should at least be on one of those antiplatelets, unless for some reason you can take it. For instance, if you have bleeding from the intestine, for instance, next slide. I'll go next one. Next one. Atrial fibrillation. I will talk about this because I find this interesting. So there are a large number of African Americans with sleep apnea. Do you guys know? People snore a lot. And if you're like my wife, you just get kicked. So somebody just bumped you to roll over. So we snore, and we don't seek evaluation. You just know when you feel tired or you walk, you're tired, you tend to snore. No. We snore and we stop breathing while snoring. I mean, snoring is okay, but when you start stopping breathing, and then you wait, and then you do that repeatedly over times without number, night after night, that's a struggle. Because what happens is over time, the pressure within your lungs becomes high, so you develop what you call pulmonary hypertension. Now, the right side of your heart pumps blood to the lungs to get oxygen. And then that blood goes to the left side to be pumped to the body. So your right heart pumping to the lungs, where there is excess pressure. The right heart starts facing pressure and over time will fail and it becomes dilated and you develop atrial fibrillation. So these days, if you go to see a cardiologist, a good cardiologist who will evaluate you for your atrial fibrillation will first screen you for sleep apnea. Otherwise, whatever they're doing may not be effective. It's just been thing. And the downside to the atrial fibrillation is that, to the sleep apnea is that you develop atrial fibrillation, and then stroke will complicate that condition. So if you snore and your wife's kicking you every night, you need to go take it out. So very important. Next slide, please. What's that? Yeah, so the first thing is to get a sleep study. You get a sleep study, and they found that there's something called apnea-hypopnea index. Once it's more than 5 per hour, you have sleep apnea, and you probably benefit from CPAP. See, what happens is when we sleep, and you get to what you call REM sleep, the tone of the body relaxes. The tone of the muscles in the throat also relaxes. And so if you're big or you have some soft tissue fullness in your throat, the aperture to breathe through which the air goes is already narrowed. Now when the tone relaxes during REM sleep, it closes up. So you don't get oxygen to the brain. So with the CPAP, they force pressure, air, to open up that passageway, and oxygen can get to the brain. And because CPAP, obstructive sleep apnea in the long run also damages the brain. So it's preventable and it's treatable. Next slide. Well, it's basically, you must start from your primary care physician, and they refer you for sleep study. You have to go and see a sleep physician. They bring you in, put wires on you, and then they study. They watch you overnight and they read you. If you have it, then you should be treated. Next slide. Next one. So we just talk about the type of hemorrhage. Like I said, there's aneurysm, which most people talk about. I see a patient come to the clinic and they say, I have headache every single day. I'm worried because my father has an aneurysm, or somebody down the road or before them had an aneurysm. Aneurysm comes with sudden severe headache. And it's maximum at the time of rupture because the blood vessel just pop, boom. So what happens is the blood vessels develop an outpouch. It's just like a balloon. The wall of the balloon is thick without that balloon being inflated. Once you inflate, it becomes very thin and it's prone to rupture. So when it ruptures, it puts a lot of pressure in the brain, and this thing kills. It kills. I know some people do 5 minutes with that. But it would not cause headache every single day. You don't see aneurysm causing headache every single day. It doesn't happen. The only time you cause headache is when it ruptures. If I have it, I won't know until it ruptures. I hope not.
Is there a connection between migraine headache and
aneurysm? No. There is none. No. There is a connection between migraine headache and stroke.
yes?
Right. But not aneurysm or rupture. Right. In fact, there are some migraine headache called hemiplegic migraine. So, and it's commonly seen in people with migraine with aura. Right. So what happens is with intense, there's a wave that's spread through the brain causing that migraine mechanism. You have intense vasoconstriction, the blood vessels clamp down. It becomes so severe in some patients that they can actually develop stroke. Some people have the symptom that will resolve without stroke. It's called complicated or complex migraine. So there is a connection. Hypertension tends to cause bleeding within the substance of the brain, in the deeper tissues, hypertensive hemorrhage. And then as we get older, especially in people who may develop Alzheimer's dementia, there are certain proteins called amyloid plaques that get deposited in the brain. It also gets deposited in the blood vessels and just make that blood vessels prone to rupturing. When it ruptures, it tends to cause lobar hemorrhage, very huge hemorrhage. And of course, some people are born with abnormal blood vessels in the brain. Instead of the arteries going straight to capillaries and capillaries going to venous. You have it directly between arteries and the veins. It's an abnormality, and it can rupture, cause seizures, cause bleeding in the brain. And of course, the subdural hematoma is often from trauma, and it's seen in the elderly folks. People fall, knock their head, and they bleed into the brain. Next slide. This is what bleeding from hypertension looks like. Next slide. This is subarachnoid hemorrhage. You see blood is on outside the brain. This is strictly not a stroke, but sometimes they can cause problems because if you rupture, sometimes the rupture and the blood, the pressure shoot into the brain itself and cause damage into the brain. Next slide. I'm sure people have heard about mini stroke or TIA. Yeah, so, well, mini stroke or TIA, actually the word mini stroke is a wrong choice of word because the patient comes in with stroke-like symptoms that resolve within 24 hours, we will say TIA. Those symptoms don't usually last more than 60 minutes, okay? And when we say resolve, it means you have the symptoms and it passes and there is no damage to the brain. So we will say you had a TIA or a mini stroke. But then the patient start thinking, I've had a stroke, because all they focus on is that stroke at the end of that mini stroke. So the patient comes to the clinic and say, I've had 12 mini strokes before. That's why I'm having memory problem. No. A mini stroke is not equal to brain damage because it doesn't cause brain damage. It's a stroke-like symptom that passes and blood flow to the brain is restored before significant brain damage is established. So, but it still comes with a significant risk factor for stroke because it's the same mechanism. If you keep having TIA, you stand 10 times the risk of ischemic stroke. So if you have a TIA, it's an opportunity to get things checked out to prevent stroke. Next one. The common symptoms that you may have from TIA and stroke, almost the same with stroke. We talked before. Next slide. I'm just keep through this because this slide I prepared because I didn't know who would come. It was probably too detailed. Next slide. Next one. All right. So the benefit of recognizing stroke and presenting to the hospital promptly, especially in America, is because most acute ischemic stroke can be salvaged in a timely fashion. If you get to the hospital within 3 hours, it was recently increased to 4.5 hours for certain group of people. And they deemed you fit. So what they will first do is to do a CT scan and be sure that there is no bleeding in the brain. Because if you bled into the brain, there is no point to give this blood cell. This medication is given to dissolve the clots. The risk of giving it is bleeding. So you cannot bleed and get this medication. It's not done. That's why the first investigation is CT scan. The CT comes back and it's negative. And then certain other criteria are fulfilled, then you get the TPA. Once you get the TPA, it starts working right away. And it can dissolve the clot. It's not absolute in all cases, but it puts you at a better chance of recovery and reduce the damage from the stroke. Next slide. So this is an angiogram of a patient who had a stroke and presented and was given TPA. And if you look at this, you see this blood vessel is cut off right there. There's a clot right there. After TPA, switched off. So this is real, and the advice is that you present to the hospital. Don't say, I'm just going to sleep and I'll wake up. I think I'm just tired. Don't make it. Just any stroke vaccines, I tell my patient, if you think it's stroke, don't even wait. Go to the ED, let them tell you you're anxious and send you back home. You should go to the ED because time is brain. Next slide. Okay, just keep going. Next slide. Keep going. This is a summary of what we talked about, where stroke can come from. It can come from the heart. It can come from the blood vessel going in the neck into the brain, and of course penetrating vessels in the brain itself. Next slide. Summary. See, you have 500,000 new strokes each year. Effective preventive therapies are available to prevent them, and emphasis must be on prevention. Next slide. So, therapies to prevent will be controlling of the risk factors, high blood pressure, smoking, hyperlipidemia, sleep apnea, that's obstructive sleep apnea, and exercise. Exercise is so very paramount. In fact, it's the best medicine, the best free medicine any of us can give ourselves. And not many people do. Antiplatelet therapy, anticoagulation therapy if you have atrial fibrillation, and of course surgery to clear out any obstruction in the neck, large blood vessel. Next slide. Next slide. Exercise. I'll talk about this. The exercise is defined, right? The effective exercise will be at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise, enough to make you sweat or you feel your heart rate. At least 3 to 4 times a week. It is so important to do this. And not everybody is doing this. How many people exercise? I'm impressed. It is so crucial. And you see people say, well, I have back pain. If I exercise, I'll have more back pain. How can I be exercising when my body is in pain? If you try, in the beginning, it might be difficult. If I don't run, then I get pain. If I don't, there was a time that was, so I wasn't exercising. I went to a conference in San Antonio, and everybody was talking about how they fly from the plane, the skydive, they jog. And they asked me, what do you do? And I couldn't say anything. I said, well, I run sometimes. I couldn't change the topic. But when coming back home, I felt so bad with myself that I lied. That immediately I landed in North Carolina, I went to the sports shop and I bought a bunch of joggers and I started running. I would run with my wife, we would go outside, and then we started fearing animals may attack me in the morning. So we bought treadmills, we put treadmills in the garage. She's more dedicated. She would do at least 1 hour every single day. I do like 30 minutes. And before then, I would take like 5 cups of coffee to stay awake. I was having back pain. I would take ibuprofen because our job is stressful too. When I started exercising, I just realized I only take coffee just because I want to feel the taste of coffee. And then I didn't, like 1 week, I didn't have to take ibuprofen. But today, if I don't exercise in 3-4 days, that back pain comes back. So, you should try it. And it's like you're on drugs, to be honest with you, because exercise releases your inner endorphin. Endorphins are like the narcotics that people take. So when you exercise, you have that burst, it discharges you, it distresses you, and it keeps you very energetic. You should try it.
Question.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Talking about exercise.
Right.
I've been doing that for quite some time.
Okay.
But somebody said this, that at mid-40s, you need to lower your exercise because you're so into wear and tear. What do you say about that?
Well, there's wear and tear whether you like it, whether you exercise or not. You're going to slow down anyway, right? But you stand a higher chance of developing a bunch of medical problems if you don't stay healthy. I mean, it's not to exercise to the point that you pass out exercising. You know, you exercise to keep you do the aerobic, to keep your heart pumping, and keep your blood pressure low, keep your cholesterol low. That's the goal of exercising. You shouldn't go to the treadmill, for instance, and increase the speed to 20. You're going to kill yourself, you know. So I don't think there's any truth.
What is the connection between the brain and the sciatic nerve?
Okay. Okay. So the brain is way up there. Okay. The sciatic nerve is a branch of blood vessel from the back. Okay. So you have the brain, you have the spinal cord. Okay. In your neck, you have some nerve because the only way your brain gets to your hand or arm is through those nerves. The nerve branches from the neck, you form what we call brachial plexus, and then those nerves come to the end. In the leg, you have the lumbosacral plexus of nerves also, and then they come out and form the sciatic nerve is the largest nerve in the body. It comes from L4 S1, 2, 3. So when it gets pinched, there are holes in the back through which the rootless comes to something to get pinched and people start having radiating discomfort. Now, that's the word sciatica. It's actually a loose word because you might have radiculopathy, of course, sciatica. You might have piriformis syndrome. It's just a pinch from the muscle, not from the back. They'll still say sciatica, but there's no direct connection between sciatica and the brain. It's just totally peripheral.
Okay. So now, can exercise help with that?
It does
or
help. It does.
What else can you do?
It does help. In fact, in the beginning, whether it's the piriformis syndrome or radiculopathy, which is pinching from the back, we advocate exercising for at least 6 weeks. If that doesn't help, well, let me say that. If you come to see me and I examine you and there's weakness that follow the pattern of that nerve, it has to conform to certain level. You say, oh, this is radiculopathy at L5. And you weak and you numb and you lose reflexes in certain points, certain areas. I might just jump and say, what's the point wasting? This tells me, the examination finding tells me, there's probably a very big disc putting pressure on the nerve. There is no point to waste time doing exercise. I go straight to the MRI or I do ENG. And if those confirm what I'm thinking, it's surgery.
Because I do have that, and it's been detected that
Right.
it's actually a disc that
Okay.
is not in the right place. They suggested surgery.
Right.
I'm still doing it. And trying to get the insurance that cover that, because
Okay.
not all insurance can actually cover that. So that's why I was talking about the exercise part, because when you actually know that you have
Right.
that exercise easy, except you do a lot of walking, and that's how I get a little bit better with it, by walking.
Okay.
It kind of
You get relief by walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's an attestation that exercise helps.
Yeah.
See what happens is in the back, you have the bones of the back, right? They're just like roofing sheets. Sometimes you don't have a very bad disc. I'm thinking about if your disc is really deep, if it's a disc excrusion, nobody will push you through the exercise regimen. You'll do surgery right away. So, but sometimes you have what you call facet arthrosis, like stiffness and kicking of the ligaments. So, and then they irritate the nerve that run through them. When you exercise, you free or losing that area, and then the pain becomes less and less. You won't need surgery. Yes.
Thank you, Doctor, for
Yes, sir.
taking my question. I have a friend, he's supposed to be here, but he's not here. He's had one of those bariatric surgeries.
Right.
I don't know exactly which one, but since then he's had 3 blood clots. And I'm thinking that maybe the blood clot
Where is the blood clot?
the leg.
Okay. Was he a smoker?
No,
Okay.
but he was terribly overweight. Of course, that's something that was
Was he mobile after the surgery or was bedridden?
He was mobile.
Well, you know, he probably needs to be checked for potential causes of blood vessel being clogged.
Okay, but is there any connection between any bariatric surgery to stroke, or does it lead to stroke?
I don't know. I don't think so. If you do bariatric surgery, you might lose some vitamin, but I don't see any connection between the surgery itself and except he's become sedentary and not moving, and then you may develop blood clot in the leg.
Okay, he also travels a lot. He's on a plane about.
Yeah, so that's the problem. If he's in the plane and sitting on the plane and not getting around to walk at least every 2 hours, he will form clot in the leg.
Interesting.
Absolutely. That kills a lot of our people. There was a woman just came from, this was like 3-4 weeks ago, came from Nigeria, so direct flight to New York with family members for holiday. Slept overnight, woke up the following morning, boom, dead. It was a blood clot. I just lost a friend too, the pediatrician. He traveled to Nigeria, but he had some size. Traveled to Nigeria, from Nigeria flew to South Africa. From South Africa, came back. He didn't move around. He was seeing patient in the ED when he died. They couldn't revive him. Let go now. This is real. It is. Because when you don't move, just stagnates in your leg,
Yes.
and it forms the clot. Guess what? Then you move. You dislodge the clot. It comes to your lungs. If it's big enough, it cuts off the main pulmonary trunk. So suddenly the muscles will be dead in here. Yes.
Talking about traveling, what advice would you give to people that travels and they sit on the